Well, if you're like me, you chew a lot of gum. I'm obsessed with fresh breath, or at least I'm paranoid about bad breath. And every time I pop a piece of gum in my mouth, I get that little hit of guilt, wondering if I'm doing my body any harm. Well, I'm thrilled that we've got the folks from Pur Gum here. We've got the creator of Pur Gum, Jay Klein, and a naturopathic doctor, Adrian Schulman, behind the flavors and the design of Pur Gum. Welcome to the show. It's all upside down. I'm sorry. There you go. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I'm quite excited that you're here because I've been wanting a gum that tastes good and yet isn't bad for me. So what made you decide to even start something like this?
Well, we wanted to create a product that did taste good. Gums, you know, are for refreshing your breath, and so we sort of adapted the saying kick aspartame, and we wanted to kick aspartame out of the gum. I have a friend who has an aspartame sensitivity, and they couldn't chew gum, and I didn't understand it. I'd actually never heard of it. So we developed a gum that had no aspartame, and we sweetened it with xylitol, which is a natural sweetener. And he was getting headaches from chewing regular gum and can't consume diet sodas. So now he can chew the gum, and we realized that our sample market is really airplanes. So when I walk up and down airplanes, I give gum to people, and then they're trapped for a couple hours, so I can really survey their feedback. But so we realized that there's a market for it, and a lot of people are sensitive to aspartame. And while we were doing that, we made it gluten-free, we made it vegan, it's non-GMO, so it really is pure, no pun intended, but we made it a better-for-you selection in the chewing gum world.
Wow. Dr. Schulman, aspartame is getting a lot of headlines for not being the best in terms of sweetener. A lot of the artificial sweeteners are getting a bad rap. Do you think it's important that people chew this gum instead of ones with aspartame?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, aspartame, there's so many side effects. It's actually one of the top food-related side effects is from aspartame.
Really?
Yeah. So the FDA ranks it as one of the top related food side effects, and you know, people can get anything from headaches to heart palpitations to insomnia. It can aggravate all types of conditions. And I mean, aspartame is not just found in gum; it's found in so many different food products on the shelves. Some people don't even realize that it's in things from yogurt to breakfast cereals to oatmeal to things that kids are consuming, and that, you know, kind of comes back to, you know, which populations should really be avoiding it. I mean, it's something that everyone should be avoiding, but you know, you have your young children and you have your pregnant women, and those are the top two categories that really should be avoiding these food additives.
Oh, that is so true. And we're learning that you have to read labels, and I will just read this label if you don't mind.
Sure.
Because I think it's quite impressive. So this is the peppermint flavor. Xylitol, that's the sugar natural sweetener that you're using, not sugar, the natural sweetener. Gum base, natural flavors, gum arabic, what's that? Is that natural as well?
Yeah, it's just part of the gum.
Okay. White tea extract. White tea extract, was that your doing?
You know what, white tea has a ton of antioxidants in it, so it's really, really good. So it's a great addition to the gum. So not only is it free of some of the harmful ingredients, but it also has additive beneficial ingredients. For example, the xylitol is it's actually really good for dental health. So
no way.
Yeah, so it stops some of the bacteria from sticking to the gums and the teeth. So it's actually even beneficial for. So not only is it free of the harmful ingredients, but we have lots of great benefits in it.
Pop one in after you've had lunch. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
This one, pomegranate. You've got some pomegranate in there. Real pomegranate, not artificially flavored pomegranate, the actual thing.
So naturally flavored pomegranate. Pomegranate is sort of in that category, in the superfruit category. And what we did was we made it pomegranate mint, actually, because a lot of people chew gum and they want that fruit flavor to maybe satisfy a hunger or just freshen their breath with something other than a mint. But the primary purpose of chewing gum usually is to freshen your breath. So we combined the pomegranate fruit flavor at the beginning with the mint at the end, so you get the best of both worlds.
You're right. May I try this?
Of course.
I'm going to try the pomegranate one.
It's corporate culture, you know, in our board meetings and anything we're doing to be chomping on gum. So
that is so yummy. Now, I tend to be this kind of person who shoves a bunch of pieces in my mouth at the same time. How many are you supposed to chew at the same time?
You know, with the recommended serving size for gum is usually 2 pieces. On the back of most packs of gum, you'll see 2 is the proper serving size. Gum, in addition to being healthy, you know, has been around for a very long time, but people are chewing gum to stay alert, to keep your brain active and think.
If I'm writing, if I'm studying, or if I'm really concentrating hard, I will chew gum. And you're saying that that's real?
It's part of it. We actually Twitter interesting facts about chewing gum, whether it's the largest bubble being blown or just interesting facts that people like that don't know about their gum. So with staying active, whether it's driving, studying, reading, it just keeps your mind going. Just don't fall asleep with it.
Now, by now, with some of the other non-sugar, non-aspartame gums that I've tried in the past, by now the flavor would be gone. I would be chewing carpet. That's what it would feel like in my mouth. Flavor's still there. It's great. So you say it's made in Switzerland. Why are you making it there?
So we make the gum in Switzerland. Switzerland has a phenomenal reputation of making higher-end premium products. The whole process that we make the gum is very, very high-end. It's very clean. It's really a pure process. Just to finish off what you were saying about the ingredients, we only have 7 ingredients in our mint flavors, and compared to commercial gums that would have 14 or 15 ingredients, most of which I can't pronounce, it's really what the consumers are looking for. So parents are looking to give it to their children, and it's pure.
It is, and it's great tasting. At
the end of the day, it's gum, and consumers want either an alternative or a product that they can enjoy and consume that's not complicated, that they understand, and that's pure.
And what was your background before launching into the gum business? How does a person even start? I've got this great idea for gum. Like, where do you go from there?
So when I was in the 6th grade, I used to sell lollipops and Airheads out of my backpack instead of bringing books. So at $0.25 a piece, it was a nice business, and I think I graduated with like $50 instead of a diploma, but I actually negotiated my way with both of them. But I have a marketing and advertising firm, and we develop products for our customers. And one day we just sort of realized, like, why don't we go through an internal exercise and develop a product for ourselves? And gum seemed so simple that it's highly consumable. Not many people know the price that they paid for on the last pack of gum. Our gum retails anywhere between $1.39 and $1.99, depending on where you find it. So it's in line with regular chewing gum. And we just wanted a product that was sort of recession-proof, that people chew gum for so many reasons. And
was it important to you, Dr. Schulman, that this was a vegan product?
Yeah, I mean, especially when it's you're kind of tapping into the health market. You know, I think
becoming big business.
That's right, and you know, people are wanting a healthier option, and there's tons of people with food sensitivities out there. Everything from food additives to wanting to avoid animal products to being vegetarian or vegan. So I think the nice thing about Pur Gum is it sort of encapsulates all that just in one product. So it appeals to so many different people.
These are the 3 flavors at the moment: the pomegranate mint, the peppermint, and the spearmint. Flavor number 4 is about to be launched. What is it?
Flavor number 4 is we went through all our taste trials and we couldn't come up with the actual flavor. We couldn't put our finger on the name, but it was really exciting during the process, so we figured we'd call it Excitement. And it's going to be a black package with a plaid pattern, and it really is. It's a wildly refreshing mint. It's a hybrid between a spearmint and a winter fresh, and it's really great. I'm a spearmint consumer myself, but I'm turning into an Excitement person. So we're very pleased with it, and we hope we picked the right name and it's not a disappointment. So we think we'll be okay with it.
It's a great name. Where can we buy it?
The gum's available at pretty much all the health food stores in Canada. We're in Kohl's bookstores. Interesting placements. We want to be where consumers are looking for healthier alternatives, maybe a qualified consumer who understands the ingredients. We don't like to be in gas stations or commercial stores. So we're in places like Pusateri's, we're in Freshie is a lunch restaurant, we're in Noah's health food stores, all different types of chains.
People who are already on the bandwagon and are looking for an alternative.
They understand it.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. It is delicious. I will be going out to buy packs of this gum, boxes of this gum today, so I always have some on hand. PurGum.com. That's PUR-GUM.com for more information.